Okay, it seems this is working. I'm Phil. This is my very first YouTube video. Well, I don't know if it's going to go on YouTube yet right now. I'm just trying to figure this out. Anyway, the reason that I wanted to make this is because I wanted to let everybody know out there, if you play guitar and you want to do any kind of guitar repair and you need to join something together, the last thing you want to use is Gorilla Glue, and I'm going to show you why. I bought this guitar from someone on Craigslist, and it was the kind of thing where I'm late at night checking Craigslist before I go to bed, and I saw it, and I liked the price, and I liked the guitar, and yeah, I drove out in the middle of the night to get it because, well, I'm just kind of goofy that way. But anyway, it wasn't until the next day when in real light I can actually get a look at it, I noticed, and I'm going to put it up here, see if you can see it. See that? That is a drip of some kind of glue. I think it is Gorilla Glue, but I'm not sure. Now, I've had some drips on other parts of it too, and I managed to get it off with the help of acetone. This stuff, I got it for about $7 at a hardware store. You got to be careful with it because, yeah, it can take off the Gorilla Glue, but it can also damage the finish of the guitar. But the way I look at it, it's already damaged if it has Gorilla Glue all over it, so may as well get the Gorilla Glue off and give it a cool relic look. Anyway, it's got a little bit of damage here, but you know, that kind of stuff doesn't bug me. The Gorilla Glue bugs me. Anyway, couple ways to do it. You could take cotton balls, soak the cotton ball with the acetone, and place it and leave it on your spot of Gorilla Glue. Leave it about 5 minutes. Now, I did that earlier, and I went upstairs and I forgot, and so I was gone for about an hour and a half. But it did do the trick. There was some Gorilla Glue here on the neck, and you can't tell from here, from the camera, but the finish is a little less shiny where I had used acetone to clear it off. But I'd rather have a little dull spot than a glob of Gorilla Glue. Now, here's what I think happened. I think this guitar had been dropped, and I think that the screw hole that holds on the strap button, I think was probably stripped out, and so the person who had it wanted to do a repair by taking and putting a little bit of Gorilla Glue on the hole and putting in the screw. Sounds like a good idea, sounds like it'll hold. Well, it does hold it. It's definitely holding, but the problem is it slops all over the place. Now, what I would have done, and I had this happen to an Epiphone that I bought from somebody on Craigslist, because I'm always looking for guitars on Craigslist for some reason. They had actually stuck a little piece of paper in the hole and put the screw in, and that held it a little tighter. But all I did was I went out to my garage, and I got a longer screw, a longer wood screw, and put it into the hole, and then it went past the part that was stripped out, and it held beautifully. And that's really all you have to do for something like this. Get a longer screw. Is there a better way? Yeah, you could probably use some kind of, wood filler or something, but for, something that's easy to fix with stuff that you might have on hand, I would suggest just a longer screw. Anyway, I'm going back to work on the acetone. Again, let's take a look at that. It's just, it's hard to tell, but it's just a mess right all over. Now, the good news is I got the guitar at a decent price, for being it's a made in Mexico Fender. It's not a Squire. Squires are okay. I've had a few Squires. For what they are, they're not bad. I don't have any American-made ones yet. Right now, this is more in my budget. And I've got this, and I've got a Telecaster that I bought new. It's at church right now. It's being used as a prop for our vacation Bible school. But that could be a post for another time. Anyway, to sum it up, guitars and Gorilla Glue, not a good combination. If you need to remove Gorilla Glue, use acetone. Oh yeah, and it seems to leave a residue when you do that. Real simple solution, a little bit of glass cleaner. I just spray it on a paper towel instead of spraying it directly on the guitar, and it wipes that residue off. And if it did damage the finish, I really can't tell, but then again, the guitar was, well, it's a little worse for the wear anyway. I mean, it's pretty dinged up. But anyway, one more time, please do not put Gorilla Glue on your guitar. Have a great day. Thanks.